Hi.
I had so many things I wanted to talk about.
Really? I had absolutely nothing.
No, but like just now, before we hit record, and then I just lost it all. Like I wasn't planning on anything. It just
Just hit you.
it just hit me, and then
Now it's gone, fleeting.
yeah,
That's sad.
but it's fine. It'll probably come back.
I hope so, because I don't have anything. I was like thinking about it before I saw you, and I was like, well, I don't know what to talk about.
I do
at
have
all.
a thing.
Oh.
I didn't want to like force it though.
Oh no. Okay.
But
Well,
whatever.
wait.
No, it's fine. It's fine.
Well, why don't we just like start off with how was your day?
Okay. It was good. I didn't really do a whole lot. I woke up. I tend to wake up around noon these days when I don't have anything going on.
Nice.
And trust me, I like want to change. It's not a thing I want to do. It's just my body for some reason every morning is just like paralyzed until noon. I don't know why.
That's me, but like I'm paralyzed until 9:30 because that's when I have to start work. But like
Yeah.
in
Well, see,
an
I
ideal world, I'd wake up at 6:30.
I mean, I do have jobs that get me up earlier, but it just right now it's so slow that
Yeah.
I have no reason. Like I want to get up and like have a routine and everything, but I just struggle to like get the motivation of just like, okay, when you wake up, what are you going to do? I need to do something or
Yeah.
else I'm just going to sit in my chair and stare at my computer screen. Like, and I don't
Yeah.
want to keep doing that.
I have like an issue with both ways. Like when I am getting up early, like at like 6:30, I get to like 8:30 and I'm like, I'm so fucking bored. I have nothing left to do now.
Yeah.
But I do have something to do when I initially wake up. But the issue that I'm currently having is like just not being able to get out of bed. My bed is so fucking comfy.
Oh, yeah.
And I'm just like, nope, I can keep snoozing, and then I snooze like every 30 minutes
No, I
after
get
that
that.
until it's like absolutely time for me. I like have meetings and stuff.
You know, my mattress is not comfortable.
Oh.
And so it makes me like worried to get a comfortable bed because I can already not get out of
Yeah.
bed, you know?
No, don't do it. It's a fucking curse.
Yeah.
Like I have it, and I really love my bed. I have a nice Casper mattress, you know, please sponsor us.
I want a Casper.
It's so fucking nice. And then I have cooling gel pillows.
Yo.
I get really hot when I sleep.
I do too.
Like my windows have not shut
Really?
at all. I haven't shut my windows.
Even in the 20
No.
degrees? Wow.
It's hot as fuck in this place.
Yeah.
My plants are dying. That one's dead
Why are they dying?
because of the heat. Rest in peace. It's
I
really
don't.
sad.
Is it dead? It's still
It's
green.
dead. No.
All right. That's a bummer.
I know. I'm really sad. A lot of my plants are dying right now.
Oh yeah, I mean, I can't keep a plant alive. I don't know why.
It's
What
hard.
it is. The thing about plants is like you can physically see that they're struggling, but they can't tell you that something's wrong. So
Yeah.
like, I
You don't know what's wrong. Everything that could be wrong with a plant, they're like, oh, yellow leaves. That could mean that you're either overwatering it or underwatering
Right.
it. And I'm like, well, which one is it?
Right.
I don't know which one I'm doing.
So like it's like either one is wrong. So it's just like, okay, you seem to want to die then. Like you don't
yeah.
want to.
Same. Same.
Yeah.
I can't blame the plant.
I mean, it seems like a boring life. I mean,
Yeah.
no, I would be lying if I didn't say the same. But it's like I'm not saying I want to die. I'm just saying I'm not enjoying the party right
Not
now.
actively living.
Yeah, which is like it's sad, but it's
so
like the truth. Like I feel like me a lot of the time I'm just living to survive right now.
Exactly. Yeah.
And like I know that that's not good, but I've lost a lot of motivation.
Yeah.
The
feel that.
past couple years, I think it just like slowly dwindled down to
Same.
like, fuck. I need. I just feel like I need to sit in my room and just reevaluate shit. You know?
Yeah. I keep telling myself I'm going to reevaluate things, and then I just keep not evaluating.
Right. Well, I don't question whether I did it or not. You know, maybe I told myself I did, but I really didn't.
Yeah.
I feel like I do that a lot too.
Yeah, I don't know. I keep just trying to like check in with myself here and there, but then I think it's like here and there, and then like a week goes by, and I'm like, oh, it's been a while for this check-in. I don't know.
Yeah.
I just went to go to journal today, and I realized that the last time I journaled was the 20 or the 19th.
Okay.
So
Yeah.
it's the
so
26th.
that's- oh, wow. No, I do that. I did that, but
But I was like journaling
on a
every
bigger
day. I feel bad for my brain.
no, you shouldn't. I don't think you. It's like what meditation says. Like if you are meditating, you keep drifting off. Don't get mad at yourself for doing it. Just start meditating again.
No, for sure. Yeah.
So it's just like just journal again.
I agree. No, I
And
am trying to do
yeah.
flexible journaling for sure.
It's easier said than done because I'm so bad at keeping up with it.
Yeah, no, I have been for the longest time. And then I finally I gave myself the freedom where I didn't have a goal of journaling every single day. I just had the goal of journaling when I remembered to journal. And so I'd keep my journal in visible places because ADHD can't,
Right.
if I don't see it, it doesn't exist. I keep it in visible places. And then I also have been carrying it around in my purse, which is helpful because if I'm on the subway for too long or if I'm at the bar or something like that and I just remember I want to journal, I can do it that way.
Right.
So it has been really, really flexible and I just do it whenever I remember to do it. It's just when an entire week goes by, it makes me kind of sad because I'm like, oh, I was doing so good and I should have checked in. And then I also have a shitty memory. So it's I've already forgotten things that I probably should have journaled about.
Yeah, no,
It makes me kind of sad.
I definitely do that. But it's it's a weird thing. It's when things start to feel good, then you start, well, me personally, I start doing the good routines I was doing that got me in this first place, you know? And then I wonder why I'm sad again. I'm like, it's because you stopped doing the routine, you know? But I mean, you have other ways of recording life.
Yeah, I'm a
Social media is good.
huge Instagram story gal,
Yeah.
if you couldn't tell.
And that's a visual
Yeah.
version.
I take a lot of photos. I also recently got that Laps app that I think I invited you to.
You did. See, I was signing up, and then it wanted me to ask 5 more
I
people.
know. It's because it's still a new app. And so it's that was the
Yeah.
annoying part. And so I just found people where I'm they wouldn't judge me terribly.
Well,
so
that's
you're
what
one of
I
my
need to
people
do.
that don't judge me.
Yeah, I didn't, because I wanted to make one too. After
It is
you did.
really fucking cool though. It's
Yeah.
so fucking cool. So it's kind of like Be Real.
Yeah.
Are you familiar?
I was on Be Real for a hot
Yeah,
sec.
but instead it's a disposable camera where you take a photo and then randomly throughout the day that photo will develop and then you can choose whether or not to post it onto your feed. And that's where other people can see it.
I get it now.
Isn't it so
Okay.
fucking cool?
Then
And
I know. The funny part is I get every notification you post, but
No
I can't
way.
see it because I didn't complete my profile.
That's a
And
bummer.
So I only see the tiny picture of it,
Aw.
and I can't make out what exactly it is.
no, that's
So
so
funny.
sad.
But I will. You've made me want to do it. I
Yeah.
think I just need to sit down and figure out. I do have other people who I know won't judge me if I do it.
I know, it's always so cringe to do shit like that.
Yeah.
But sometimes you have no other choice.
Pinterest is
I'm a big fan.
still going strong, man. That's
yeah.
crazy.
And strong. I think didn't it come around almost the same time
Yeah.
that Facebook did?
I remember I made a Pinterest the same time, but I
Yeah.
just didn't last as long on it.
Yeah. I feel like it's almost stronger than Facebook in some ways where it's because I feel like millennials and Gen Z don't really use Facebook. Maybe
Right.
millennials a little bit more than Gen Z, obviously.
For sure. Oh, yeah.
But millennials also use Pinterest. We're little
Yeah.
sluts for Pinterest.
Yeah, because we love the nostalgic, retro-y
I use it
stuff.
though, I use it for recipes all the time. I use it
Oh,
for
yeah,
art
yeah.
inspiration, all my doodles and stuff
And I feel like a lot of people do that. And I kind
I
of wish
used
I
it
do that more.
to make our logo.
Right, and I really like it.
I'm so excited about it.
Yeah.
It made me so happy.
Yeah, when you sent me the inspiration, I was just like, no, this is spot on.
Yeah.
You know?
It made so much sense.
Yeah.
Which is funny.
Yeah, it really did. I mainly doing this because I was bored, but I was making a theme. I've been working on a theme thing to it.
Yay! I was hoping you were going to because you're musically inclined and all that.
Yeah, I mean, I don't want to pay someone to do it.
No.
know?
I don't want to pay anyone to do it either, especially when you can.
Yeah, and I really learned something from the making the logo because you really did research on it. You really like looked up and be like, okay, what do we want to do? What what do we want to feel like or whatever? And when like I made like a mock-up of the logo and I just did pink and blue. This looks cute, you know. I didn't think of like
It was cute though.
The ambient how we wanted to feel what's the vibe we wanted to do.
Yeah.
I just thought color coordinating. This is cool. This looks cool together.
Yeah.
You know, and it was cute, but like it's more. I think it looks more of like a music album, like like a Paramore album or something. You know? So I learned, and I'm trying to like use that into making the intro music.
Nice.
And, you know, I've been really looking into like synth wave. It's like really retro.
I love that.
Okay.
I was so excited. Everything's like coming together so seamlessly.
Yeah, it's exciting.
like all feeling like really natural, which is nice.
Right. Yeah, and that's all I want.
Yeah.
You know? Like I want to be able to do something like this, but not be too
stressed. I don't want to stress myself out.
Yeah, stressed. Honestly, stressed and just worried about where it's gonna go or what it becomes. I just, you know, this is something I look forward to. It's something to look forward to. I feel like that's all it should matter.
Yeah. Like a little passion project.
Yeah, a
that
passion
you don't
project,
have to stress about.
which I have a million of.
Yeah, I don't. This is my first one.
Oh yeah.
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 My vlog was one, but then I stopped doing it.
Yeah. No, I think like when you get more than one person involved, it's easy if you guys are both.
Yeah, it's like easy because like now we can like I don't want to let you down.
Right, and I don't want to let you.
So I'm not gonna fuck it up. But like with my vlog, it was just me, myself, and I, and so it was like.
Right.
Although I did have like one friend who always checked in. They're like, "When's the vlog coming?" And that made me
Really?
like, yeah. He would always message me, and it was like literally as I was editing it, like he would text me and be like, "Where is it? I can't wait. I'm so excited," which did make me like. Be like, oh shit, yeah, I gotta get this done, kind of thing.
Yeah.
But like for the most part, if it's just like me and myself, I'm just like, I can put it off because it's not for anyone. Like I wasn't vlogging for anyone. I wasn't trying to get views or anything. It was just like me like recording, but I was coming out with it like on a weekly basis just to like hold myself accountable.
No,
but
well, I think that's a good quality to have is like to keep that self-motivation, but it's more exciting when you involve other people. Even though but I have so many projects that I do alone, and over the years I just keep thinking about this would be better with another person. I think for me, I just wanted full control of it.
Yeah, for me it's really hard because there are like moments where I'm a perfectionist and I need everything to be a certain way.
Same.
And so working with someone else is hard for that reason. Because like even now I'm like thinking about it and I'm like, well, there's things that I would like control over, but I'm like, I don't need control over them. So I'm trying to turn it into a teaching lesson for me because I have issues with control. But I do like, I'm just like, oh, I'll do this, this, and this, and this. And it's like, it's not my responsibility to do all of it. And I don't need to, I shouldn't, you know, but I do want it because I just want everything to be perfect. No, not that I don't have faith in you.
No, exactly. I think it's about focusing too much on the future and just being like, well, if we don't do it this way, then I don't think it's going to work. Or if we don't do it this way, I don't think it's going to work. Like I've had that thought so many times. Yeah. Where it's just like, I think this is the right route we need to go. Like, and I'm afraid, I don't know, maybe I'm afraid of alternatives or something. So that is a perfectionist thing, but you know, I'm also, though that's why I'm like, I want to be helpful, but I also don't want to be overbearing. So, yeah, same. You know, so I think that's the good thing about what podcasts have developed into is, don't get me wrong, a year ago, if you were to ask me to do a podcast, I'd be like, no. But it was because I think I had some resentment toward them, like I do a lot of things. And I didn't see podcasts the way I see them today, which is just, it's whatever you want it to be. Yeah. And there's really no rules other than the obvious, like hate speech or whatever. But I think it's just like a fun, just hang thing people can do.
Yeah.
It's a social thing, and I feel like people learn so much from podcasts.
Yeah.
When they're least expecting it too. I feel like I've learned so many things from episodes that I was like did not expect.
I feel like I definitely have a different relationship with podcasts. I actually don't always love them. I have an issue with like auditory learning, and like listening, I guess. Like
Oh, I feel
actually
like you
like gaining
mentioned it.
stuff from it is hard for me because like I get distracted so easily. Like I can't do audiobooks. I can't at all. I'd much rather read the material. And it was the same thing in college where I didn't love lectures. It was really hard for me to actually gain something from the lecture. But if I read it in the textbook, I would know it for a fact. Like that's how I learned everything. So a lot of the times I just ended up like recording the lectures and then listening them back when I like could take the time and like pause it when I need to pause it and like
Right.
get
I mean,
distracted.
that's very smart.
Thanks. I don't think you're supposed to do that, but I did it.
No, if you get permission, you
I
can.
did not get permission.
Yeah, I think you
I
just
just
gotta
did it.
ask them.
Yeah, but what if they said no?
Yeah, that would be awkward. I mean, I did the same thing. I did it once for a class because it was art history, and I was not retaining anything.
Yeah, no, I did it for all my art history classes.
Yeah, it's so much information.
Yeah.
But my issue was I never listened back to it.
Oh, I did.
just-
Well, I got like tested on everything, and like it was my minor, so it's like I had
Oh
to
yeah. See, I almost
pass the classes.
art history was your minor or art?
Both.
Oh.
I double majored and double minored.
Oh, I feel like you mentioned that.
I hate myself. That's all. I don't do anything at all with my life with any of those. Like,
Well, that's most.
I do
millennials.
marketing now,
Yeah.
but it's fine.
Well, I feel like not most millennials don't do what they studied.
Yeah, my student loans are like, through the roof, but it is what it is.
Yeah. Mine are reasonable, but I still owe money.
I don't know what reasonable is.
It's like, I think I'm at like 15, 20 grand.
Oh, okay.
So for most people, that's not bad.
Mine's 36.
Okay, yeah. I know people who are like hundreds of thousands.
Oh, okay. No,
but that was like law school and shit.
I got scholarships. 'Cause
I
was kinda
got-
smart.
I got grants and one
Oh
scholarship.
yeah, I got grants too,
Yeah.
but it was mainly loans.
Yeah, but I'm like purposely not paying it back because I'm waiting. Like it keeps getting paused, and like they keep telling me you don't have to pay it right now. You don't have to pay it back, and I know I'm sure interest is accumulating. But what
It's
if
not paused
though?
anymore.
I thought it was.
It's not paused. It stopped pausing in October.
Well, what the organization I used are telling me I don't owe anything.
Yeah, you might be on a payment-based payment plan.
You mean like income based?
Yep, that's the word.
Yeah. I think I am, yeah, because that's how I got the insurance I was on, which it's switching next month. So yeah, so right now it doesn't look like interest is accumulating, but they could surprise me. I don't know.
Yeah.
But I'm like really banking on like in a couple years, like
It's just gonna get canceled.
yeah,
Yeah, same. I'm just I'm really banking on that too because I don't plan on paying it. It's not in the cards for me.
Well, right now it's just like I have no money coming in right now, and two, it's just like if it were to get canceled, that would just be a bunch of money I just threw down the toilet.
Right. But also it's like we both live in New York City.
Right.
Like when are we ever gonna like if we're constantly on the income based, when are we ever actually gonna need to pay it?
Right.
Like when will they require you to actually
that
make a
doesn't
payment?
make any sense. Like
Because I don't think I'll ever be rich enough to,
right, it's
to
the rate
pay
I'm
anything.
going.
I know.
yeah.
I'm just vibing,
Yeah.
you know?
And so I've wondered. That's a good point. Maybe it'll like my healthcare. Maybe it will run out at some point. Be like, all right, that's enough. Now you have to start paying.
I really couldn't tell you.
I'm sure there's something online that says it.
I'll never look.
I probably won't either. Well, the weed kicked in for me.
Is it okay? Do you have anxiety?
It's good. It's just I'm pretty sure I may be addicted because I already want more.
Oh, I'm honestly afraid it's getting to that point for me too.
Yeah.
But I am like responsible enough not to smoke while I'm working.
Yeah, I don't smoke when I have in the past. Some people would get mad at me for that, but I haven't in a while. And I
Yeah.
try not to.
I just get like so slumped when I smoke. Like I think I love smoking because I feel like I'm the version of myself that I always want to be when I smoke, where I'm like just very chill vibes. Like
Yeah.
like I said, I have issues with control. Like I need control over everything. I don't know if it's because I'm me and I also have OCD, or if because I'm a Virgo. I don't know. Could be two of those things together. All of it, all of the above. But anyways, I feel like smoking just allows me to like relax and like not care about all of those things. And I'm also just like, I don't know, having conversations with people is easier for me, which is nice because I have a lot of social anxiety, like a shit ton.
I think for that it depends on the strain for me, because sometimes I can smoke and like now like I'm not in my head and I'm not like overthinking all of what I'm saying. But if I smoke the wrong type of weed, I'll like say something in a conversation and then worry about what I just said and then not listen to what the other person's saying, you know? Yeah, I cannot work stoned. Some people can. I cannot
can't.
do it unless it's like a very easy task. It's just something when I smoke, I don't necessarily want to move. I don't want to like get up.
I don't want to do anything except for eat.
Eat.
I have such bad munchies when I smoke. Oh my God.
I'm terrible.
I like
Yeah.
smoke just to eat sometimes, especially when I was taking Adderall. I like wouldn't eat all throughout the day, and it would get to 8 p.m. and I'd be like, all right, I have to put something in my body or I'm going to die. And so I would smoke just to be hungry so that way I could eat. And I still like right now my eating habits aren't great. I eat like one meal a day, but it's normally not until 8 p.m. or 9 p.m. when I smoke, and I'm like, all right.
Normally I'm like that, but I've just started eating toast when I wake up. It's like an easy thing to make.
Yeah.
Like an eat. But
I'm just not hungry.
yeah. No, I get that. I've definitely been that way.
Yeah. I'm not on Adderall anymore though. So it's just like me and I think my depression. Because I was eating before my breakup. Now I'm not eating.
Oh, yeah. No, I think that has definitely something to do with it.
Yeah. But I'm not sad anymore.
That's good.
I haven't been sad for a while.
That's good.
Killing it.
High five.
Killing it.
Not being sad.
Well, I mean, I've been sad, but like not sad over the breakup.
Oh, good.
Yeah.
That's good.
Yeah.
I've been pretty neutral. If I get into a funk, I tend to get myself out of it, but not any. There's like a line, you know? There's like a ceiling that I can't go above, and I'm fine with that.
Okay.
You know, right now, I think I don't think it's gonna last forever. I just think it's January. It's
January's fucking hard as shit.
So gloomy. And like part of me likes it, don't get me wrong. Like part of me, when it was really cold, I was just like, I low-key kind of like this.
Ew.
But it's also depressing.
Yeah.
I get that.
Yeah.
You know, maybe it's just I wanted to feel something. I don't know.
Oh.
The coldness on my skin.
I hate the cold. I mean, sometimes I crave gloomy days when it's like summer, where it's like you get like so exhausted because like I feel like in the summer I feel like I have to do something every day or else I'm like wasting the day. And then like the gloomy days are nice because it's like it just like gives you a chance to like sit at home, do absolutely nothing, and have a reason to do absolutely nothing.
Yes, that's why I like rainy days because like you can't.
But not in the winter. It's been raining a lot here.
It has been, yeah.
I fucking hate this shit.
Well,
I got a dog.
See, I've been obsessed with this game called Stardew Valley.
Oh yeah.
And so it's something when it's like gloomy and rainy, it's a fun thing to do on gloomy rainy days.
Yeah.
You know, just playing like a farming game.
Yeah, I've been thinking about getting back into video games. I like go through phases. I get like really addicted to like one game and I'll put like 90 hours into it.
Whoa.
Yeah. and then I stop and I don't do anything for 6 months.
No,
I do for a game.
I was a gamer in like high school, but after that I just flat out stopped. That actually leads me to what I was thinking about bringing up today. A book, it's called Holy Moments. And it's basically a self-help book, but I like to think it's more than that, because he's really giving you real life evidence of like why this is, to like really save the world, this is what we need to do. Other than he's like, technology's not going to help. He named other shit. Governments are failing. He said it's called holy moments because those are things, he says, that happen throughout the day. They're like exchanges between people that were really positive. Like say you were like a good Samaritan to someone who needed help, or a stranger, and then that, not just that, but that it goes beyond that to where this person is like inspired by your kindness, and so they help a group of people from your inspiration, if that makes sense. Like,
Okay.
he like mentioned a guy who lost his wallet, and this person found it and returned it to him, and to say thank you, he gave the person two $100 bills and said, spend the first one for yourself and spend the second one for someone else. And this person went on to helping a village in Honduras. Apparently, like, things weren't going great, and this person wanted to help. They were in a class, and they had a project, and they needed to pick a poor country, and so they picked Honduras, and they like funded like a party for them in like this area of Honduras.
Wow.
And they sent a picture to this person who, with the wallet, they sent a picture saying thank you. I forgot the guy's name, but thank you, spelling out from the people who lived over there. And I just thought, like, it's just like an inspiring thing where it's nothing big. It's all just, it's these small little moments that contribute to the bigger picture. I think, well, it's a good book. It's just, it's very religious. He mentions God a lot, and like, but when people say that, I like to just think of it as just a generalized term.
Yeah, no, I get that. My one of my favorite books is Untethered Soul, and like towards the end he starts talking about God, and I just replace that word with universe.
Yeah, I do that too.
Or like higher power,
Right.
like whatever you believe in. For me, it's universe.
But then he's giving God a gender. He's calling him him.
Yeah.
And that's another thing I don't necessarily agree with.
I feel like people just automatically do that.
They
specifically
do.
men.
But, with all the gender stuff going around, I feel like maybe we should really think about something more
Is the book recent?
general. Yeah, it was published in 2022.
Yikes.
But that aside, I really like what he's talking about, and just saying that you don't have to like change your whole life. You just need to be more present and more willing to go out your way to help somebody in a small way. And he claims that this is what's going to help the world. There's a part of it where he says that the world is in a very bad place right now. We all know this. He basically said nothing is going to fix it other than doing a holy moment. And he says that there's holy moments and there's unholy moments, and which there are a lot of unholy moments going on right now because there's war and there is so much poverty, and so it's kind of just like slowly shifting this to what instead of like this is hypothetically a bad situation. What can I do in this moment to make this better? Or in his case, a holy moment, and he claims that that's contagious and it'll just be a domino effect.
I can definitely see it as being contagious.
Yeah.
But
how I got the book was a holy moment.
okay.
My dad's pastor sent it to me because yeah, they're worried about me. So
spooky.
Yeah, and I started reading it right away, and because I have nothing else to lose, I have nothing else, I'm just like, I'm willing to take any form of help right now because I don't know where else to turn, honestly, and so this book randomly came in the mail. I mean, I think a couple weeks ago my dad asked me for my address, but he didn't know why. He was just getting the address for the pastor. Yeah, and so I'm trying to give this a chance and see if it can help me in any way.
I like that.
Because, I think we talked about last week, 2023 was not a fun year. It was rough. Even 2022, holy shit, that was a rough one too. So just any form, just anybody reaching out, I think is really powerful.
Oh, definitely. I agree.
And I barely know this guy.
Yeah.
And the fact that he literally wrote out my name. They wrote a little note in the book, put a note in the book saying like, I think it's like, hope you're well or whatever. And I was just like, that's cool.
Yeah. No, that is really, really cool. And I'm glad that you're taking it the way that you're taking it. Like, that's really inspirational.
Yeah.
Just you receiving it in this way.
Yeah.
In itself.
Because, I find myself like thinking to myself, just like, something's got to change. Something's got to happen. I need a change right now. Mm-hmm. And something tell me like, this is maybe just a sliver of the change that could be.
Yeah.
It's like, there's still work to do. There's still things I need to work on myself. But this is I think the first step or a sign that there is possibility. It's just, I just need to stay consistent and, because one of my things is I'm so bad at staying consistent with shit.
Same.
And keeping like healthy routines.
Yeah. Good old ADHD for you.
It's so bad. I've been reading it, and you were talking about how you struggle to learn from audio. I kind of have the opposite, where I can get information from reading, but it's just it's hard because I drift off, and it's mainly just like keeping my focus onto it. So what I started doing was getting the audiobook and the book. And so I'm listening to the person reading it while I'm following along with the book. And that's what I've been doing with this book, and it's been helping.
Yeah, I feel like, at least I think, they say like, because there's like multiple different kinds of learning. There's like tactile, there's auditory and visual. And I feel like you're like always two. Yeah. And so for me, I'm like tactile and visual, where like I need to either see something being done or I need to read about it. And then like the way that I studied in college was I would just rewrite anything that I needed to know, and me writing it made me like retain it better.
I feel like that helps me too, just writing things down.
Yeah.
It just puts it through your brain. Like, I feel like it puts it deeper.
Yeah.
Just
sink it right in there,
Yeah. So you can't forget it.
Yeah, just
Yeah. But yeah, I don't know. I know I'm like audible or whatever. What was the term you used?
Auditory.
I think Audible is a company. I'm that, and maybe I'm visual. I know I'm like really hands-on. I just like, if you teach me something, I just need to do it.
Yeah,
and I need to figure out for myself.
Yeah.
Like,
Nothing really matters when you really get down to it.
No, it doesn't.
Truly. I've like been thinking about that more and more lately, and it's just allowed me like so much freedom in what I do, because I'm like, none of this fucking shit matters. Yeah. It really doesn't.
I think like I think about that, and it is like freeing, but I also hear a lot of people talking about, on my deathbed when I look back, what do I want to remember? What do I want to be proud of? And I think about that. That kind of, to me, it kind of clashes with the idea of nothing matters.
Really? I think the opposite.
But like, what if you're on your deathbed and then you're like, oh shit, maybe I should have took things more seriously. That's just like what I'm worried about. I
think my brain doesn't go there because I've taken things way too seriously my entire life, and this in the last like 3 months is when I finally started letting go and literally not giving a fuck. Yeah. So it's all very new to me, and it's like my stress levels are down so fucking much because I don't care. And like I've stopped caring what other people think. Like I still do, like it's still there. It's like a habit that I think will take a really long time to go away. But like I care way fucking less. I think I care more about the right things and care less about the wrong things. Like I don't care how people see me or perceive me anymore as much as I used to. Like back in high school, I really like cared so deeply and wanted to be accepted by everyone. But at this point, I've like come to the conclusion that I'm going to be accepted by the people who actually accept me. And I want no less than that. Like,
Yeah.
I don't want to be around people who don't accept me
Right.
for me. Like, that feels shittier.
Oh, of course. And also, like, I think you want to like the person as well. You know, I feel like there were a lot of times where I wanted somebody to like me without really knowing if I liked them.
Yeah.
I just thought I need this person to like me just because I need to be a liked person, you know?
No, I agree with you.
That's what I like. That's what I like about a lot of comedians being open about how much they need to be liked, because I don't feel alone in it. It's just like there are so many people who just need approval from everyone, and they can't live without it. And I'm one of those, or I like to think I'm getting better, but
Yeah.
it's, high school. I think that's why I had so many different friend groups, because I wanted to be liked by everyone.
No, same. I agree with you on that. I
Yeah.
think it's the same for me.
Yeah.
But I mean, don't get me wrong. I still need approval. Like today, I posted on my story, like, I just got a haircut. Give me compliments. Like, I needed that because, like,
Yeah.
I was like looking at my hair and I was like, I don't know. I don't know if this is for me. And then I
I'm
was
gonna
like
be
kind of
honest,
freaking out a little bit. And I was like, oh no.
I didn't even notice.
Fuck.
What's different?
Okay. Sorry, I'm trying to act not offended.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm just being truthful.
No, I know.
It doesn't look. My point is, it doesn't look any worse.
My life is ruined.
I really want to not drink until February, mainly because the past times I've taken breaks, I've always cut it short, and mainly just for self-control reasons. I want to, but
Yeah.
it's like this of like wanting to drink.
I'm so sorry.
It's just like a weird thing.
Yeah.
It's like third week, I guess that's when it starts to really.
I don't even know what would happen if I stopped drinking right now. Because, like, I feel like I don't crave it, but I don't know. Sometimes I feel like I might be craving it. And it's kind of scary. I just
Yeah.
watched an entire musical last night about alcoholism, and I'm just, like, reeling from it.
What's it called?
It's called A Day of Wine and Roses. It's based off of a film, and like the show itself, in my personal opinion, was not great.
Oh, okay.
But the story was like essentially like the alcoholic dude meets girl who doesn't drink. He talks her into a drink on their first date, and then they both turn into alcoholics, and then they like say that they're gonna get better, and then they don't, and then they try again, and then the husband gets better, but the wife doesn't, and they have a kid. So it's like the kid at this point is like basically like taking care of herself because both of her parents are alcoholics.
Whoa.
So it is like deep shit, but I didn't like the show. This is gonna sound so bad. In a way, I'm like, oh yeah, like I like need to be aware of drinking, but at the same time, I was like watching them. I was like, they look like they're having so much fun drinking. I want to drink right now.
Yeah. Well, I think that's mainly it. It's just like, oh, those people look like they're having fun.
Yeah.
I want to. That's it.
Yeah.
Honestly. Because it does, like, drinking can make me sick, and that does truly makes me not want to drink.
Right.
you
Yeah.
know?
Same.
I think it's a FOMO thing.
Yeah. I think for me at this point, like, honestly, like I'm not addicted to the drink. I go to the bar every night because I'm there to read, honestly, which sounds so nerdy and dumb, but like I can't focus at home. I really can't. I can't read here. And also this apartment was mine and my ex's, so it like feels weird being here now.
Oh, I get that.
Which I don't love.
Tainted.
It is. Yeah, so I go every night just to go and read, and then also like I am meeting a lot of new people, and I'm also I've made a lot of friends, and so it's like it is a very social thing for me at this point. And like take away the drink and I'll be happy. I'm really only drinking just so that way I'm not sitting there loitering, like I have to get something.
Right. Yeah, you want to support the bar. I get that.
But it's not me like getting drunk every night. And I honestly rarely get drunk. I'm really good at, I think, knowing when I need to stop, which is good. So,
well, I understand like this may be an issue, but like when bartenders are like pouring me shots, I won't deny it. I will take the shot,
I'll deny them sometimes.
Well, when I am drinking, I don't know. I think of it more as like a free thing, which I guess still isn't that healthy. It's like, I would like to think in the future I'm going to think more about it, just because last time I drank, I was like sick. I was sick for a couple days. And so that always is a major turnoff. Mm-hmm. And it's always like the shitty house liquor,
Yeah.
And I feel like that alone is not good too. It's like,
it's just never good.
Poorly made.
Yeah, it is. It's so bad. The last time I was drunk, I think, was New Year's Eve. I don't even know if I was necessarily like drunk.
Yeah.
But like I was hungover the next day. But I've been getting hangovers more and more. I'm feeling old right now.
The last time I did dry January, I lasted 3 weeks, and then I convinced myself if I jog every day for a week, then I'll let myself drink earlier. And now I think back to that, I'm just like, that was so dumb.
I've been like going to the gym, and in my brain, that's me making up for the fact that I'm drinking most nights. I don't know
But
if
being
that
active, I think that's more than me.
it equates in my brain.
Yeah.
I'm active twice a week, so it just replaces the 7 days of drinking.
Yeah.
Math. That's my girl math.
I have various versions of that
Yeah.
in different ways.
Yeah.
And I know they're not accurate, but I'm still going to live by them because that's where I'm at right now.
For me, it's sav math, you know? Like,
Yeah.
it makes sense to me for sure.
Right. Well, I learned recently that like if you eat a lot of carbs, that's not good for people with ADHD. And so I've been trying to but like literally that's my whole diet is just carbs.
Same.
And I just until I figure out I just need a new system, you know. For me it's like I've been eating a lot of bread lately.
I love bread.
I love bread. Rice is a big source of carbs.
Yeah.
I eat so much rice.
I love rice.
Pasta, love it.
I'm a little slut for pasta for sure.
Yeah.
I'm a little slut for a lot of things though. My bio on Instagram right now is little cheese slut.
Cheese slut.
Little cheese slut.
Little cheese slut. Sorry, my bad.
Yeah, get it right.
My bio is 30-something drinking too much coffee in New York.
That's cute.
Because it's true.
Yeah, so is mine.
Did I ask you how your day was? I feel like you asked me, but then
No, you didn't.
we never got back to it.
It's an ongoing theme today, Colin. I get it. You hate me.
Yeah, I guess
we
it
did
is.
one episode together, and
That should be the title of this. Colin hates Savannah.
honestly, I think you do. I think you fucking do.
I don't. Just to clarify, I don't. But I think it's funny the idea of it's a joke that I
fine.
hate you and we do a podcast.
It's fine. Most people hate me, so I get it.
I think you should stop saying that.
But it's true.
No, you don't know it's true.
It is true.
You don't know that. How many people have directly told you that they hate you? Even if you know that number, it's still, you don't know everybody's
That's
opinion.
true, but I get a good... There's a girl that called me a narcissist.
At the bar?
Yeah.
She doesn't
Did I
fucking
tell
know
you
you.
the tea of what happened afterwards?
Maybe.
What happened the other night?
I don't know if maybe this was after we talked.
I think it was. I feel like I have to tell the whole story. Yeah, so essentially I was at the bar and there was this girl there that I've never met before, and then I was introduced to her, and our first conversation, she asked me what I do, and I told her my jobs, and then she was like, what does that mean? And then I explained my jobs. Yeah. And then she's like, why are you here all the time? And I was like, because I read at this bar. I don't know. I just read here. And then I also mentioned that I work for the owner. I got bad vibes from her, and so I stopped talking to her. And then I was telling someone that me and my friend, you, were thinking about starting a podcast. And I was like, I have a lot to say to the world, or I have a lot to say, and I think the world should hear it. And I was kind of just kidding, but also not, obviously, because now we started a podcast. But she butts into the conversation that she was not a part of and says, that sounds pretty narcissistic of you. And I just looked at her and I was like, yeah, that is really narcissistic of me. And then I just walked away before I was going to fight her. And then I saw her in there a few times after that. And the other day she was sitting next to my best friend. So it was her, my friend, and then me. And she was talking to him, and I was reading and talking to the bartender. And then I guess she asked what my name was to me, and I didn't hear her. And I kind of was trying as much as I could to not pay attention to her at all, because now she's just finding reasons to always be near me more than usual, and I don't like it.
That's so weird.
And so she asked what my name was, and I just didn't hear her, also / pretended not to hear her. And then my friend elbows me, and he was like, she asked you a question. And I was in the middle of a conversation with the bartender too. And so I looked over, and she asks again. And I kind of rolled my eyes at her because I introduced myself to her the last time that she called me a narcissist. And I was like, Savannah. And then I kept having my conversation with the bartender. And then she nudges my friend, and she's like, I think she hates me. And I'm like, no fucking shit, dude. What? You think we're best friends now? I don't understand.
It's she's putting the blame on you for having an attitude. You have a reason.
Right. And after I left the bar the first night that she called me a narcissist, she started talking shit to my friends about me, saying I was a narcissist and also calling me a narc because she's seen me at the other bars.
How does that make you a narc?
I work out at 3 of the bars.
Yeah,
Or 2 of them, and then I'm a regular at 1.
She does not sound like.
But like, how does that make me a fucking narc? I'm so confused by
it. It doesn't. It's like, why would a police person be around?
And also, I'm just reading. But she says that I stare at people and tattle on them.
What?
Who am I staring at and who am I tattling to? That's what I want to know.
Well, I can see the narc thing there.
Right.
But where is she getting this idea that like, why would you do that?
I don't know. I wish I could tell you. I wish I could tell you a lot of things.
This isn't like a playground, it's a bar.
Yeah.
It's like
I'm just trying to vibe, man.
Yeah.
Like, stop taking the vibes away from me, please.
Yeah, she got some issues.
Yeah. So she hates me, I'm assuming.
Well,
really
it's funny. It's like she thinks you hate her because you were giving her, or she was giving you vibes of like just not liking you.
Yeah.
And then she makes it your fault.
Yeah.
Because out of nowhere you don't like her, but you do have like, these reasons.
I was like nothing but nice to her the first time I met her. Like, I was literally just explaining like what I did. Just the same way I'm explaining to you things. Like, it's not like I had an attitude with her.
Right.
I would know if I have an attitude with people. I have an attitude with most people, but I try not to have an attitude in the bar. I'm pretty good at it.
Yeah, because like I don't know, the bartenders always have an attitude, and it's just something you gotta deal with.
Yeah. Well, not at this bar. This bar is like a chill bar. Everyone's my friend. I call it my living room. Like at this point, I'm reading there like every day.
Yeah.
It's my safe space. I love it there. And so I like go in there with a very carefree vibe, and I don't want people fucking that up for me.
Right.
Especially people that I've never talked to before that have no reason to hate me.
Right.
What did I do?
Well, to me, that's like a narcissistic thing where she keeps butting in on your life when you clearly don't.
Yeah, I think that she just like has a lot of her own personal issues that she's going through, which is fine. Everyone's going through shit. It's just like now she's including other people, and it's like annoying. Like, why'd you have to talk shit about me to my friends?
Yeah, it's just not necessary. Like, there's no reason for that.
I don't know. I feel like I'm in high school again.
I mean, I was. The book I'm reading talks about emotional intelligence too, and how that's declining.
Yeah,
so you know, I feel like it's becoming more and more common for people to just create issues that aren't really there.
Facts.
You know, and I feel like that's I feel like I do that to myself a lot. I make myself think there's an issue when it's not there.
Yeah.
And I'm really trying to like catch that, you know, because that's just like pointless worrying. It's like worrying for literally no reason.
Yeah, no, I've been trying not to do that.
Yeah.
I think I'm getting better.
I think I am too.
With my little carefree attitude that I have going on as of recently.
Yeah, I like carefree. And sometimes I have these little bursts of excitement, and I don't know why.
Yeah, me too.
I don't, you know, I like it. I hope I can like grasp onto it so it lasts longer.
It, yeah,
that'd be great.
That would be ideal. Life would be good then.
Yeah, if I could just like stay excited.
All right, well, stay excited right now. Keep it right now. You're there. I can see it in your eyeballs.
I'm excited.
You just look high as shit.
I know.
We have been talking for like 2 hours.
Oh, yeah. We don't have to keep talking.
Yeah. Okay. We're like, okay, done talking to each other. You can stop pretending like you like me.
All right. After I hit pause, I'm not going to say another word.
Oh.
No.
Well, it's been an honor talking to you again, Colin. I swear you keep ending this in the best possible way.
I'll try to fit this in next week.
Yeah.
No, clearly. No, this is great. This is a lot of fun.
Sure. You literally ended the last one in the same way.
Oh, no, I do remember that.
You little shithead.
But there is a moment in the beginning of this recording where I say, I look forward to this every week. So there's truth in that. I know. Well.
You've looked forward to it once.
Twice.
Okay.
Twice.
Okay. You still said that you hated me multiple times.
No, I did not say that. I did not say I hated you.
Everyone hates me, and you're one of them.
No, I'm trying to tell you that you don't know what people are thinking. because most of them have not told you what they think of you.
You already did.
No, I did not say that. I don't think at all I said I hate you. I think there are sentences that like maybe make it sound like I do. But those are just like joking.
That are eating away at my ego as we speak.
Well, maybe we gotta knock your ego down a little bit.
Oh.
Maybe I'm trying to help you.
Whoa! Well, can't wait for next week.
Oh, I'm excited.
This is gonna be great. We're going at war right now.
Yeah, and I guess this will every week it'll be like this, where I somehow make it seem like I hate you. I don't hate you.
Fair. Sure.
I'm gonna put it on recording. We have it on record. I'm saying I don't hate you, even the things I say may seem like I do. If I hated you, I wouldn't keep showing up to your apartment to record a conversation.
Fair. I forgive you.
Okay, cool.
Can't wait to do this again next week.
Yeah, me too. Oh, and our book club, whenever that starts.
You sound so enthused right now.
No, me too. I'm sorry. I guess there's like... I think maybe it's like
really scared that you hate me.
No, it's my I think I have intimacy issues where it's just like it's like with my family, like I struggled for so long to tell them I loved them. And I don't know why. I feel like maybe I feel cheesy saying it. Or
yeah,
something.
no, my family was the same exact way, so I get it. I don't tell people I love them either. Well, I started to more recently.
No, I have been too, and I do tell my family now. I do.
Yeah.
But growing up, it was
weird.
And my mom would like call me out on it too.
Yeah.
And it would just be awkward. I'd be
Yeah.
like,
See, my mom just called me heartless, but it's fine. It's for a different week.
well, she would just like talk for me. She'd be like, "All right, good night, I love you," and I wouldn't say anything. She goes, "I love you too, Mom."
Yeah.
She would say that, and then I would feel guilty. I'm like, okay,
Oh,
I'll make sure I tell you I love you.
Yeah.
Okay. This is great. I'm so excited for next week.
Sure. Can't wait.
And yeah, we've gone a while.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna hit pause now.
Gian.